They just won't go, will they? So this sale, which was meant to have been completed by the end of the first quarter, so around about March or April of this year, rumbled on through the second quarter and is starting to come into the third quarter of the year. The season finished, and we are all expecting, and we're all hearing the various different leaks of this and other. Radcliffe thinks he's won it. Sheikh Jassim thinks he's won it, and they haven't gone. The Glazers have not gone. And the latest talk, following United signing a £900 million sponsorship with Adidas, is that they aren't going to go. And they need to understand that if they don't go, things are going to go ugly extremely quickly. Now, Joel and Avram believe that the new TD deals that are being negotiated, as well as the growth in the game within the US and the new Champions League format, are going to add value to Manchester United for years to come. And that's probably why the Radcliffe bid seemingly was something that they were looking forward to getting involved with, because it would have meant they retained a percentage of their ownership and also got the investment or cashing out that they were looking for. They won't go. They want their hand in this. They literally want their cake and eat it. They got the opportunity to walk away with $6 billion here on an asset worth $4 billion on something that they've paid nothing towards, and that's not good enough for them. The fucking greedy bastards. They want another piece of the pie. And this all stacks up because this sale only really became an opportunity when their next golden goose, high-brained scheme that they came up with, the European Super League, which they had a fucking hand in creating, one of the most egregious ideas ever to shame football. They had their hand in that, and they've decided that that wasn't enough. As soon as the Super League was boshed, and as soon as the outrage of the football world descended upon the guilty parties that tried to cook up this stupid scheme, they decided to sell the club. And they put a statement out saying that they were looking at everything from investment to a full sale of the football club. Now, according to iPaper Sport, there is suspicion from at least one of the people close to the United sale that Joel and Avram have been disappointed with the size of the offers for the club. Fucking unbelievable. I'm sorry. Absolutely unbelievable. And as such, the takeover process has effectively been paused as far as at least one of the two main bidders are concerned. I don't know who that is. I don't know if that's Sheikh Jassim. I don't know if that's Jim Radcliffe. Mike Keegan in the Daily Mirror says negotiations are currently taking place with multiple parties as United takeover saga continues to rumble on. There remains a confidence amongst those close to Sheikh Jassim that United sale will prevail. However, neither group is thought to have got close to the $6 billion that the Glazers are reportedly seeking. Concerns have been raised that the sale process might be paused to allow the Glazers to reassess their options. However, the situation is that discussions are continuing with a number of groups with a view to a full sale or partial investment. They're taking the fucking piss. They've took the piss for 18 years. 18 years they've rinsed this club. And won't fucking go. Now, you know my thoughts, I think, by now. And if you're new here, welcome. Subscribe, you fuck. I don't really want state ownership. Fan ownership is what I want. I know it's not on the table, but ultimately it's what I want. You ask me what I want, that's what I want. I'm not going to get it, but it's what I want. Like, I would like to win the treble this year. Probably won't. Still optimistic for it. And Jim Radcliffe, for the fact that he's a local boy, and there could be some upsides to Ineos owning us. I don't want debt, and I don't want the Glazers to be retained anywhere near this. So for me, the Glazers have shown that they have got zero love for the football club. Zero. They have got zero ambition for the football club. The only ambition, as sort of revealed here in this iPaper thing, that they believe the new Champions League format will add value to United in the coming years. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Who gives a shit? Will United go up in price? Yeah, probably, right? Probably. Fucking Luton are going up in price. Macclesfield will go up in price. Football inflation means that everything will go up in price. No doubt. I have no doubt whatsoever that in 20 years' time, United will be worth 25 billion, right? No doubt in my mind whatsoever, because that's just the way this shit works. They took over this football club 18 years ago, put nothing in, and stripped over $1.5 billion out of it in terms of debt and interest repayments and refinancing. They have never shown an iota of ambition to do anything with this football club. I've just been in the States on a pre-season tour and had a look around some fucking amazing facilities, including the University of San Diego, whose training facilities are fucking better than United's. University. Forget the things like the Allegiant Stadium. Forget things like the Snapdragon Stadium, by the way, which is a fucking college stadium. 34,000 people was in that college stadium, college soccer stadium in America, in San Diego, which was a nice stadium as well. Really nice stadium. Nothing. We can't have nothing like that for our academy. Not with these fucking clowns in charge. We can't. Where is the ambition? And like I said at the time, and I mentioned it in one of the vlogs, I understand there is a bit of a bidding process and there's a little bit of hostage holding with clubs and teams and franchises, hence the name, in the States, because they want the local councils and stuff like that to pay for the stadiums. It's different in British and European sport. But where is the ambition for United to be the best in class? Where is the ambition for United to build something like the Allegiant Stadium or refurbish Old Trafford to a level? No, look at what Barcelona and Real Madrid are doing. Where's the ambition to do that? There's no ambition to do that. The ambition is to fucking keep hold of it and keep basically, are we looking after our cow? No. We're keeping the fucking thing on life support so we can get another fucking glass of milk out of it. That's all they're fucking doing. That's all they're doing. They don't care about this football club. They never cared about this football club. They couldn't give a Frenchman's fuck about this football club. The only time they've ever invested is when we've been out of the Champions League to get back in the Champions League. Hence why they wanted the locked-out European Super League, because they'd never have to invest in a fucking football club again. If Manchester United ended up in any sort of Super League with the Glazers in charge, we would be fucking bottom of that shit every single year. As long as they can fucking walk out peeling off the 20s, they wouldn't give a flying fuck. They're fucking horrendous for this football club. They're horrendous for football. And them having one of the most famous and largest followed football clubs in the world is bad for the game, because Manchester United sneeze, everyone else gets a fucking cold, right? Where Manchester United go, others will follow. Barcelona's entire blueprint was based on what Manchester United were doing in the 90s. If Manchester United want to be part of any, put it this way, if no one's bringing up any sort of Super League idea without involving Manchester United, because it won't work. That's the club you need to make that a success. And when you've got these greedy twats in charge and all they're trying to do is keep this fucking cow on life support for another fucking glass, that's all they care about. They would rather see us bottom of a Super League than winning the Premier League and winning the Champions League. And they won't fucking leave. You think the protests have been bad before? Fucking stick around and see what happens at the start of the season. You will regret it.